Ash, not one chair?
I don't do chairs.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right. Yeah. So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's not like it's going anywhere.
You know what, Ash, the more and more
soon.
I think about Shep right now, the angrier I'm getting, so I'd rather not talk about this.
Okay, be that as it may, you will have to talk about it, and you can't lose your cool on national television.
I don't care about TV. That is not cool.
I'm sorry. Do you think that this is a prestige TV show? They're going to ask you about it. You're going to talk about it, and you're going to get your emotions in check. Do you understand?
That was not acceptable.
Sure. Tell that to him when you see him in person.
Oh, I will.
But when you talk about it on TV, because believe me, you will have to talk about it on TV, you need to keep an even keel. You can say that the comment was unacceptable. You can even call him trash if you want.
But isn't that basically losing my cool again?
Not if it's true. Okay? The main thing is you need to keep your cool so that it doesn't look like you're about to attack Kendrick Perkins for bringing it up on television. That's going to make you look weak.
Okay. I can get with that.
You could play the disappointed parent card, right? Oh, I expected more from my fellow man. The NBA is a brotherhood. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever.
High road or low road, right?
No, they're both the high road. Both the high road, just different flavors. But the key is you got to be authentic, all right? You need to be you. You just need to be the calmest, most mature version of yourself possible.
Yeah, that's kind of like when I was in college. It kind of reminds me of that time. When...
No, I don't have time to go on a trip down memory lane. Do you have anything else to say about Top Takes Daily?
No. I have no more questions.
Excellent. I'll see you at the studio. I'm going to meet you there. I need to lay some ground rules with the showrunner. And I also want to be there in case anything crops up last minute. Does that sound good?
Sounds like a plan. Again, thank you for your advice. Thank you for... Get some chairs in here next time.
Engage your core. Sit on the yoga ball. Wouldn't hurt.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Try and ride your coattails.
And
and here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for Top Takes Daily. So nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
As I was telling Jocelyn earlier, we are open to any discussion involving one Shep Owens, but we do expect those questions to be respectful. And if you wish to move on quickly from any given question, we expect that desire to be honored.
And as I was just explaining to Ms. St. Germain, this is a reputable program on a billion-dollar network. We take procedures and standards very seriously and will, of course, treat MP
No
with
snacks in the dressing room.
Oh, my gosh. I will take care of it.
Second day this week.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's done.
Chips,
billion-dollar
cookies,
network.
crackers, popcorn.
Got
I'm
it.
not
Got
asking
it.
for
Thank
much.
you so much. 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Very reputable.
That's Stan right there.
We'll, of course, treat MP with the utmost respect and professionalism at all times.
Will you guys have snacks?
Oh, yeah, we got snacks.
Hey, I'm good. Let's do it.
Jocelyn, I mean it. Okay? This is not the day for Kendrick to try to go viral over anything. Are we clear?
Ash, loosen up a little bit. I can handle Perkins. That's no problem.
See? MP's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Oh, of that I'm sure. But I can take care of myself. Okay, let's not forget that.
Okay. You ready to head a set now?
Yeah.
Let's head over. Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey, how's it going? Sam Woods. Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Of course, you know JJ
My guy. Good to see you.
and Kendrick.
Hey, what's going on, superstar?
Awkward. All right, you're going to sit right here adjacent to me. Thanks.
All right, places, everyone.
All right, everybody. We're going live. Thanks for coming on the show. Here we go.
Anytime.
Just follow my video. 5, 4, 3. And welcome back to Top Takes Daily. And for our next segment, we are joined live in studio by the guy everybody is talking about, our very special guest, MP. Welcome to the program.
My man, thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Now, I know this might be a sensitive subject, but I just want to get right into it. We all saw what happened on draft night.
Yeah.
But we haven't heard your side of the story. So I'm wondering, how does it feel to be on the receiving end of a mixed reaction like that on what should be the most enjoyable night of your life?
I mean, tell you the truth, I really wouldn't have noticed it if people like you didn't constantly bring it up. I mean, no offense, I'm really not trying to be combative here, but that's just my reality, man. Like, people cheer, people boo. You know, that's all a part of being an athlete. You know, it's really not a big deal as people are making it out to be.
MP,
What's up?
with all due respect, I'm not buying that for 1 second. This wasn't a road game in the playoffs. These were your hometown fans booing you off the stage.
Come on. Bro, with all due respect, I mean, all due respect, but I really don't care. I really don't. That's just my truth right there. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to be something I'm not so you'll buy it. That's what I'm not gonna do. But people have been doubting me my whole life, and all I do is prove them wrong. Over and over and over and over again. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, like, this right here is no different. You know, they can boo me on draft night if they want to, but, you know, I'll tell you this, I'm making it impossible for them to boo me on the court, you know, because that's where it matters. That's all I care about.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I mean, look, Shep would be a great track and field player. I mean, all you got to do is run fast, jump high, and you get a medal. You feel me what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, but if you want to be the best hoop in the world, you got to shoot, you got to defend, you got to, you know, you got to think at a high level, and Shep does not do that.
Oh, shots fired.
It's the truth.
Perk, you know I've been in MP's corner the whole time. But
Somewhat.
You don't think, come on now.
Come on, man.
You don't think Shep can learn those things?
JJ, man, you know, honestly, I really don't. I really don't, man. I've been working on my craft for years, for decades at that. You know, and my results speak for themselves in both wins and losses. I mean, what has Shep done so far? Other than filming his little reality TV show and going around shopping for chains, he ain't done nothing.
It's a good show.
Shit, come on, man.
It's more entertaining than his game.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm a student of the game. I've watched plenty of tape on this guy, and he just doesn't think on a high level, and he doesn't make game-winning plays. Simply put, not like I do at least. You know, you can dunk from the free throw line, you can win the dunk trophy, whatever, but those guys winning that dunk trophy aren't the same guys winning a Larry O'Brien at the end of the season. And that's just facts.
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I got to ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
Yo, honestly, that's just who he is. He's a trash human being who has no class.
Wow.
That's all I'm going to say.
We got real beef. Let's make some hamburgers. Tell him how you really feel, young blood.
Am I wrong? Doing what he did, he should be embarrassed, but he's not because he has no self-awareness to know when he's gone too far. Like, that was too far.
Yeah.
I mean, like, fam, you could debate who won the war of words, but you're not going to debate this big fat L that I'm about to give him for the whole world to see. And I'm going to make sure next time I see him, he going to know. He going to know what's up.
MP,
What?
you may not be an explosive leaper, but those some explosive words. I respect the confidence, if nothing else.
Sure, whatever.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining us.
Wait, so that's
It's
it?
been a real pleasure. Yeah, and then we got to wrap things up, but you have been a tremendous sport, and we really appreciate you answering the tough questions. We wish you all the best, you and your family and your girl. Coming up next, we talk early season
got jokes,
contenders and pretenders, but first, this commercial break.
All right, how are you doing with these 2K TV interactive questions? You better be earning yourself some VC.
Here's another Papa John It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track? Substitution here for Chicago. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic. MP comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Caruso, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Love is checked in for Allen. Stevens comes in for Osman. Karis LeVert's checked in for Mitchell. And Rubio is subbed in for Darius Garland. On the court for the Cavaliers, Ricky Rubio is out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Stevens in at the 3. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Green's checked in for Williams. And he comes up with a bucket.
Just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter.
To give you an idea of how good the Bulls were last season, they spent 56 days atop the Eastern Conference, but ultimately they couldn't overcome the injury to Lonzo Ball.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Smitty, that was the story in the East last season. So many injuries.
It was, B.A., both in the regular season and in the playoffs. They had that next man up mentality. But when one of your stars goes down, there's not much you can do.
Rubio passes to LeVert. Here's Stevens. Green covering. Stevens' shot is off. Chicago leading. To the wing, right side, to the middle. MP, he's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Stevens. Now Mobley. Here's Stevens. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end the run. LeVert with the ball. And that one hits the back iron.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Here's Green. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. What a performance for DeMar DeRozan.
19. The Cavaliers, 12.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
Easy for me. They've made the most of their opportunities by getting to the line, and they are knocking them down as well.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. MP is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the point. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. Pass to MP. The jump hook. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they looked right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
You know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Osman, he's checked in for LeVert.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And Ball gets it to go.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense. And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
An all-star in this league, Zach LaVine gets to go to the line. You know Zach LaVine's never averaged fewer than double-digit points in his career, but he didn't get picked for the all-star team until his 7th season.
You know, one area where LaVine improved in his first All-Star season was efficiency, Smitty.
You're correct. The scoring totals were always impressive, but his effective shooting percentage took a big jump up. Zach's playing the smartest basketball of his career.
White, he's checked in for Chicago. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Can't emphasize this enough. This is the way Mitchell's got to play to give this team its best chance.
Williams is checked in for Vucevic. And they say to win big, sometimes you have to sacrifice. Tell us exactly what that means, though, in basketball terms, Smitty.
What it means, BA, as a player, you might have to accept a more defined role. Most players grew up as the best player on their team. When you're on a contending team, sometimes you have to just star in your role.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Osman. And here's Allen. Now Mitchell. LaVine with some nice D.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
DeRozan passes to MP. Banked it in off the glass. And it's an 11-point Chicago lead. And watching the 18th pick of the draft, MP, there was a lot of debate as to where he could get selected.
Yeah, there was a lot of film on MP, but not a real sense of his role. Teams like his intangibles, but weren't sure if the upside of...
And so it's Chicago, out in front by 9.
That's the end of the first half with a score. The Bulls, 41. The Cavaliers, 22.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with... And the Bulls making a change here. MP's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Love's checked in. On the court right now for Cleveland, we've got Jetty Osman. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Mobley, and it's Love in at center, filling out the middle. Here's MP. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And he gets that one. MP's got 10 points.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Osman. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Here's Ball. Here's MP. Mobley grabs the board.
Hard to earn more touches when you miss shots like that.
Now Garland. Pass to Love. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Boy, it's great playing with big guys who can space the floor. Love does that and a lot more.
Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, BA, they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
MP with it. Back to Vucevic. Kicks it out to MP. Shot clock at 2. Here's LaVine for 3. Vucevic, the pass to MP. Second chance effort. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Mitchell's shot is good.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Outside LaVine. MP against Mobley. Mobley with the block. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Love. Oh, MP with a block. And he gets it back. Drummond's checked in for Chicago. Caruso comes in for Ball. LeVert's checked in for Cleveland. Rubio comes in for Darius Garland. Caruso outside. Pass to DeRozan. Mitchell against Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Terrific dribble move by Zach LaVine. Blessed with the ability to create space to get off his shot.
For Cleveland, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. LeVert outside. Now here's Mobley. Now LeVert puts up a 3. Caruso grabs the board.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
DeRozan finds Levine. Back to DeRozan. To the paint. Here's MP. No good there. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Bulls.
The Cavaliers.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the...
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Javonte Green out there with MP. Then it's Kobe White, and then it's Goran Dragic, and it's Bradley in at center. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Okoro. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Pass to MP. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Count the basket.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Nikola Vucevic.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Here's Okoro. Back to Neto. Over Dragic. Neto's shot is off. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Dragic. To the inside. Here's MP. Shot is good. Dragic making the play.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Up top, Allen. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
Down low. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure they're